All right, today we're gonna start installing the struts on this Rasty.
Rasty, baby.
Rasty. We got a couple of ideas. We're gonna try to hash them out right now as to how we want to run the front airlines. The rear airlines are gonna be pretty straightforward, I think.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna use this grommet here for the fuel lines that come into the car. So this is a pretty nice spot, I think, without drilling any holes. And then my thoughts for the front airlines is we'll either run them through the car, out a grommet somewhere, like on the door, or possibly through the frame rail. I wanted to test through the frame rail and see if that's gonna work, because these things have a bunch of plugs on the frame rails and different entrance points to them that may be good for what we're trying to do. Right now we're gonna figure out which works, and we're gonna check back with you whether or not one of those theories works or not.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go!
Just running some lines through the car. Do you want to show us or show them?
Yeah, we got a nice little spot. We just pulled off. There's a grommet right inside the fender liner here. This grommet is here. And we fed the airline from the inside of the car. It takes a little bit of finesse to get it, but you can, it's definitely pretty straightforward. There's this little hole right here that we went in. Right there, just to the left of the dead pedal, kind of similar spot to where we ran the power wires.
Now
we're gonna run it through the inside of the car.
Yep, along with the power wires, which have already been run.
Yep.
And that way there's zero chance of us ever scraping on it.
I'm hoping we can replicate this on the other side, because we don't know yet.
Oh yeah, we gotta take that fender liner off, which is like a 15-minute job. Dude, there was a lot of bolts on that thing. We got the matching power cables to the interior. Yes, we planned it out.
Yeah, cherry blossom red power cable.
Yeah, exactly. We matched our jack stands to the car.
Yep.
Boom, blue. We don't mess around here.
It was destined to be.
Yeah. So we're just doing the other side over there, and we realized that that panel, that hole we went through for the airline, is actually a clip. So I think we can get away without running.
Yeah, we just tested it out. And
yeah.
It'll probably be fine.
Without running this right there, which is that. So just so you know, we just finished installing the airline on this side.
We did the hardest part, which was run it through there, which the second time around it took about 5 minutes. Front lines can be installed without drilling a single hole. That's a good thing. We haven't drilled a single hole yet. We still got to do the rear lines, but pretty confident in our approach for the rear that we won't have to drill any holes. Yeah. We'll have a hole-free build.
Hole-free. We did drill a hole through the grommet, the plastic.
No drilling the holes in the chassis.
Chassis, yeah.
Big brain time.
Now we can run it, snake it along the side, straighten up, baby. Whoop. Snake it along the inside. We're good.
All right, well, first things first, we gotta get this thing on the lift. I was thinking, if we're going for a little bit more realism here, we could just raise the jack stands up a little bit more, and then that way we can kind of get under the car easier.
Sure, it's probably.
Because otherwise we're gonna have to use the go jacks to spin this thing around and get it between the lift, but.
I'm feeling a little, not lazy, but the car is on jack stands. It's not rocket science to take the suspension apart, so.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking we just raise the jack stands up a little bit, and I can work on running the rear airlines, and you can work on putting front struts in.
Yeah, that works for me. All right, let's open this stuff up. This is what you get in the airlift box. Instructions. You probably should read those.
Yep.
And then these bad layers.
That's it. Struts and leader lines. And some hardware and fittings. Got some fittings right here.
The first thing we'll do is we'll put the leader lines on now. It makes life a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah.
And the rears.
Yep. Nice, nice.
So we'll probably just put them in as is and then adjust stuff from there.
Yeah.
Get the ultimate low. Once we're done installing all this, we can weigh it again.
Oh, true. See where we're at.
Yeah, we did shave a lot of foam off that piece, so we might lose.
Yeah, I probably lost like 600 pounds from that foam piece.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna pop the wheels off and then get working on running that rear airline, and then we can blast some stuff onto here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Woo.
All right, well, tailors working on the rear of the car. Yeah. I'm going to be installing these leader lines and fittings on the front struts. We need thread tape, go about 2 to 3 turns around. And you always want to do it in the direction that you're going to spin it, so it doesn't fall off, or opposite direction rather. And to tighten it, you don't want to tighten it all the way. Do about hand tight and give it a few good cranks. Do it again on the other side. Now to put them into the struts. Do the same thing, wrap it twice. And that should be more than tight. One down. Those are now done. Let's go install them. Simple enough. Loosen this. So to install your struts, remove this, this, and that. Let's do it.
What was that?
That was sketch.
I didn't touch anything.
There you have it. That's one strut out. You see the difference in length between this is a factory Bilstein strut versus the airlift strut. So you can already see it's going to lower it about 3 to 4 inches. So this thing should get pretty slammed. All right, one side done. We'll hook up all the leader lines and the air lines after, but for now, we're gonna go on to the other side.
All right, Wilson's about wrapped up on the front. Do it up.
Almost done.
We're getting there. I'm gonna start working on the rear. Just built those guys up. And airlines are on. I'm gonna wait to zip tie it all up once we've run it, because it looks like I gave myself a lot of extra to work with, which is why I tend to always use up more than the 60-foot roll we provide. Be ready to go.
Taylor's just tidying up the rear struts. It's simple as anything, 2 bolts, 1, 2. And then what, is it just 1 on the bottom? Or 2, you gotta take off that one. That one's for the strut. What do you gotta button up next? You just got the...
Yeah, just plug it in and cut the lines, and then tie them up, and then plumb them to the manifold, and
right, yep.
we're good.
Yeah, so we're almost there then, man.
Yep.
Hopefully it goes low on 19s.
I think that we're gonna run into the axle on the
yeah.
frame.
Yeah, for those people who know about front wheel drive cars and all wheel drive cars and Subarus, the axle is notorious for binding or hitting from here to here. There's not that much room, but we'll find out.
We just gotta cut it to make it lower than everybody else. We're gonna do that.
We just said we weren't gonna cut holes. This is not quite a hole, this is a half moon.
Yeah, and we're gonna weld it back up.
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll make it stronger than it was before, so.
Yeah, baby!
All right, Taylor's just buttoning up the rear air lines and braided hoses. We're thinking about taking this thing for a rip after in the snow and to go get lunch. So it won't be aligned, but whatever, we're not going that far. Just put a wheel on with the air suspension. Jack. Let's see what kind of travel we got. That's just right off the bat. Needs a lot more lows. A lot more lows. Time to make it lower. All right, just buttoned up the wheels. Taylor's buttoning up some of the interior pieces. We're gonna leave some out for now and then finish that. We're pretty close to putting it on the ground for the first time, right, Taylor?
Yeah. First thing first. It's on the ground now. We're gonna do our first air out test.
Ready, going.
Okay. We got some work to do, but it looks sick.
Yeah, we've got some work to do.
I wonder, does it roll like that?
It probably does.
Nope. So we're on tire somewhere. Now's the tinkering time.
Might have to see it low though.
Yeah.
So this is the kit straight out of the box.
Straight out of the box, no height adjustments.
Correct, yep. So if you're on 18s, you'll probably go a little bit lower. Our goal, we are gonna get this lip or another lip on the ground.
Or we're gonna break that one this winter.
Yes, or that. But I'm not settling for anything less. I'll have to roll the fenders, do some camber arms. We'll get there, we'll get there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of nice parts that we just put on the shelf for another video. So we got a lot of stuff planned for this one, a little bit more planned out than any of the other builds so far. I think it's good. Let's go get some lunch.
Yeah.
Test her out, see how she rides.
Yeah. All right, we're going to lunch and we're gonna take this bad boy out for a rip.
Looks pretty good.
And then it just gets snowed on. Sorry, not sorry. Yo boy, hook me up on that heated seat. First impressions?
It still tracks straight.
Ah, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh,
Rides nice.
yeah, I'm actually pretty comfortable.
It rides about the same as and almost a little bit softer than the Gulf things.
Yeah, we did set it at full soft, so. All right, I'm ordering food, goodbye. We just got some food. How's the car drive, Taylor?
Really nicely.
Not
For
bad.
no alignment. We turned the dampers all the way soft, and it rides probably. I think might ride better than on those. But
Yeah.
all right, so we just finished putting the bags in a couple of days ago. Not gonna lie, we forgot to shoot an outro. What's new? What's new?
Did every time, I mean.
Every time we're just ready to get the hell out of work.
But hey, look, there's no snow on the ground
No
anymore,
snow on the
so-
ground, so that's how you know we're telling the truth. But yeah, we're getting some glory shots of this thing. We got Peter out here.
Hey yo,
Zach
what's up?
Wilson, he's driving it, making the buttons go up and down. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, do them YouTube things. Get our engagement up on these videos. Make them popular.
Yeah.
So next time, what do you think we're gonna be doing?
Making this thing not sound so soft, aka an exhaust.
Yeah.